Hey guys, it's your boy Steve Hansen, and we're out here at this beautiful location today. We're going to check out a new ND filter that I bought, and we're going to see if it's any good, so stay tuned. The K&F Concept 46mm Slim HD Multi-Coated Variable Polarizing ND Neutral Density Adjustable ND2, ND4, ND8 to ND400 Lens Filter plus cleaning cloth for DSLR cameras. Okay, so you know me, we're shooting with the Sony a6300, that's the a6300. I have a 7 Artisans 25mm 1.8 lens on here. We're going to be taking a shot at the waterfall here. We're going to do one shot without the ND filter, and we'll do another one with the ND filter. We're going to keep the settings exact same, and we're going to see if this can do its job. As you can tell, it's a very bright day out. I wish we had a little more cloud cover just to give it that little extra special sky, but it's just blue. So blue turns out better than white. So let's see if we can capture the blue sky with the nice soft running water, that beautiful, soft, lovely, long exposure water. Let's see if we can do that. So that's the goal. So let's do this. Alright, so if you've done long exposure before, you know there's one trick to it, and that's to have a remote control. So I have this Tika. It's just a cheap little $7 remote control that I bought that controls the shutter on the a6300. It's a lifesaver. You don't want to touch it, and you know, see how wiggly it is? It's not the best tripod in the world, so you're going to get a little bit of wobble. Having the shutter remote really helps. So let's get our settings. Anyways, if you don't have this, you can download the app. It's the Play Memories app, the smart remote control app. You got to download the app to the camera, and then download the app to your phone, and then you can connect it to, and then you can remotely control your camera from your phone, which is really cool if you didn't know that. So let's check out our settings here. It's very bright, so we're gonna try to take this aperture all the way down to f16, which is what we do, the smallest we can get. We want our shutter speed to be, well, we want that long exposure, so we got to take it down to, let's put it in manual. It was in movie mode. Okay, let's try to do a 2.5 second shutter speed. As you can see, I don't know if you can see that or not, but it's just completely blown out. I don't even think we're going to get a shot off of this because the image is completely blown. I got my ISO set at 200 just because of my picture profile only allows me to go to a ISO 200. Aperture's all the way at f16. I can't go any darker. 2.5 second shutter speed. Let's see what I could have to boil it down to, turn it down to get it to actually come into play here. So 1 second still overexposed. And then I have to go all the way to shutter speed 250th of a second before I can actually see it. So, well, we're going to take one at 250 just so you can get a feel with or without it. Now, obviously, we're going to change our settings. Get our composition, lock this into place. Okay, we're going to leave it right about there. Now we're going to go ahead and take our shot. Now the settings is ISO 200, f16, 250th of a second shutter speed, which is the best I could get right now without having any ND filter on. So let's take a shot. And there we go. And here's what it looks like. Okay. Now let's put the ND filter on there and see what we can do. Okay, so I left all the settings exactly the same, except I took the shutter speed all the way down to 2.5 seconds. So let's go ahead and take our shot. And let's view it. As you can see, it's much better. But I think we can do better. So let's try to get a 5 second shutter speed and see what that looks like. Weird smudge coming across the screen. I'm not sure why. See if it ends up in the shot. Absolutely it ends up in my shot. What the fuck? I just did a little bit of research on this ND filter, this variable polarized ND filter that I've been doing this review on. As you can see, I'm still editing the review as we speak. And I figured out what's causing those weird shadows on the screen. So I'm talking back and forth with a friend of mine, and he says he had the same problem with his variable ND filter. So of course I jump onto Google, figure it out. And apparently when the two filters come together, I don't know, because you're twisting two filters together, and when they come together, they're making those shapes. And it's apparently it happens to all ND variable ND filters, especially a super wide angle lens. Like I was using the 25 millimeter. Which is not super wide angle, but it's still wide angle enough to cause it to have those little shadows, I'm guessing. So it says to not buy the variable ND filters. I didn't know that. This is my first one I bought. I thought it'd be better than buying 4 or 5 in a set and then having to figure out which one's the best. So unfortunately, I bought it so long ago that I can't actually return it. So I'm stuck with it. So if I can use it, I'll use it. If not, I'll just throw it in the closet. And okay, well, I guess that's it. I can't recommend this ND filter to anybody, so don't buy it. Buy the non-variable versions where they come in a 3-4 set. That's the ones you should buy. And thanks for watching. Hope to see you guys next time. If you liked the video, please give it a thumbs up and hit that subscribe button. Hit that little notification so you'll get updates on my next video. And have a good day. Thanks.